the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Cautions you that the Sifu may be a little impatient today, as bad news has just come in from the front line.
Sibi? Lapanan aging kalman. Gerad na falo putut mustugay la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory. He's convinced you've returned for a reason and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the world. He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can unite the other tribes. The one you should coerce first is the Jagni tribe. The Jagni tribe may believe that fear and hatred will lead them to domination. A vanquisition of the tribes and destruction of the Tree of Life won't be the restart they want. It's just an end to everything. Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced. They might bring them war, but they'll never take away their inner peace. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks.
Gelen denken of what nea, can't boof. Gela walla click click.
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon.
Dit woere woese hart. Go denken. Gelen denken of what nea.
Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite their tribe with yours and let your kin share land again.
Gela the fole.
They passed the point of no return as their words lost power and see no other way forward than using violence to combat violence.
Go denken.
Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village.
Gela the fole. Gine afirma gatano shub budo.
Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor.
Britta refrain.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good.
Refrain.
Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the old village on your way to the first rival outpost might help.
But where yonke.
He can't blame you for not remembering, but he can sense the stillness of something lost. Sparkles about how brilliant it is to have someone like you that shares both genetics and karma in the myriad spectrum. Says you should take it easy. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. Half-lifed. Beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled. You're hurt bad. Where it cuts. You've had better days. Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Goop says he always does better whenever he leaves failure behind. He's happy his good mood is infectious. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He understands Wang Fu is hard. That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps you get more done in less time. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why not? There's no better time to do what needs to be done than right now.
Dapat ko. Tuntua. Lusa.
He says that wasn't too bad, was it?
Kawaii.
At least you learned that you'll drown if you don't swim.
Ajitawa.
But you need practice. Lots of practice.
Chayda.
You need to rely on those who somehow know how to teach. Those willing to bend down and help you pick up your boots.
Manutay baradrade.
You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim.
Awali pauta saredo lokuhana.
He knows that's not true. You've just made up your mind. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something.
Sadutu.
You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go.
Sana yode.
The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood.
Sana yode.
You should know, practice makes perfect.
Ruhemu tono. Sana yode.
You have to keep working on it if you want to be good at it.
Kanamunta.
She'll see you at the village square.
Andro. Masamal.
She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow. Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. Being nice comes easy for him. That doesn't make it less important. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some. He wonders what usefulness you found. Sometimes he's an expert, but sometimes he just does what's right. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. But that's his point, to take something useless, change it, and put it to good use again. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start. You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He believes he understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. He thinks he's looking. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future.
Asilna tu.
She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she...
Minä lagi mamuru. Asana yotutupu.
That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that.
Brumblena marsa mangunundu. Pendrine senama.
You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
Beri?
She wants you to understand that whatever path you choose in life, you must stay true to yourself. They look determined. Better watch out.
Saluto.
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going.
Popolo.
He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though.
Linefu.
There's no way they'll let you pass.
Ansirignore Kitty.
He wants to know who you think you are.
Ansirignore Kitty.
You'll have to face pain at some point. He offers to help you get it over with. She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
That it?
She says it's nice of you to consider them, but they have weapon training at sunrise tomorrow, so they'll need all the rest they can get.
Andro?
The most important thing is that you're okay.
Masamma kanamunta.
She suggests that you forgive your enemy. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how... He heard you helped Gizmo clean up. He's proud of you. He'll leave the quick part to you. You're the martial art. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics. He's curious. He says whatever it is, it shouldn't be left forgotten. He can work wonders with pretty much anything, and says at least dirty hands are proof that you tried, and that counts. That you failed this time doesn't mean... He says it's about time you learned how, and offers to teach...
Judo Pavasil. On
The style might be too edgy.
Son Bestilka.
Agrees. At least that way it'll never go out of style.
Vaksan u intabadan kamaglai.
You should.
Intabadan waksuva.
He thinks you should. She'll be proud of you.
Some.
Aplitonumuta.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Volakamunum rukna.
Says being on time would be better yet.
Sanna jote. Brumblele marsamambumumu.
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes.
Inyavaldo. Antoro.
But there's enough time left for repetition and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back.
Turi kumbalamuma.
That's a good attitude as long as you keep learning.
Inadabsunka.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Ansonbara.
Thanks you for being such a good student.
Inadabsunka. Ferena masalapu.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Beri pendnampusa.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Kanamunta.
That's why you should be sure to thank him for it. Catchy.
Tate ko baba sakting.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green at...
Tukonda.
She's happy you appreciate what others do for you.
Arieroche nui mumera.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Bendrine senema. Beri.
Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion.
Amun.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
Bendrine senema.
She's so happy you made the most of it. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
Roma kalino.
He wants to destroy her. That
Vaseno kasamanguru. Taifanamenuma.
whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead.
Turi kumbalamuma.
She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has finally caught up with her. She loves how brave you are, but she can't be worrying about you while she fights. This is her fight. Here it comes, the past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes... You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.